Hey everybody, it's Tyler, the Winnipeg Belt Collector YouTube page, and today I have a bit of a new belt day / review video for you all. Up top, I got the WCW United States Championship that I did a video about. That one's the one that's signed by Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat. And then the other day last week, I ended up purchasing this WCW United States Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. And I figured I would do an apples to apples comparison and go through the belts side by side and all the way down. So anyways, I will get right to that. Immediately off the top, you can tell there's a different color in the plating. The ones up top, it's more of a darker gold. And the ones down here, it's a bit more of a lighter. I believe it was two different shades that were used, and there are also different materials on the plates. Up top, it seems like these were done with sort of a brass plate. I'm not entirely sure. And down here, these are done with the traditional WWE zinc alloy plates. So there is a significant difference in the colors and the feeling of both belts. As you can see, I'm going to try to do this as best I can. The one up top is a little larger, the United States center plate. However, the side plates on the WWE one are a lot more, they're a lot bigger and they're a little more flared out. The ones on the top one is a little more rectangular. The ones on the bottom, a little more of a square. WWE sort of has streamlined and cleaned up what the Figures Inc original designs were. I don't know what's more screen accurate, but I remember that the United States was quite a large championship, especially on the smaller wrestlers that held it, such as Eddie Guerrero and Dean Malenko, and it's a rather large piece, so it's a little weird that the side plates would be different sizes and the center plates would be different sizes, but that's neither here nor there. So anyways, from immediate observation, you can see that the straps are totally different. Originally in Figures Inc, when they were doing them in 1999, these were the straps they were doing. It's more of just like a material. It doesn't feel like leather. It's just sort of there. It's very... That was my knee. It's a very simple design. There's no tooling. It's very flat and basic and flared out. And the one down here is a little more streamlined and simple and not as large. Immediately you can tell the different colors of the strap. And that one up there, obviously done with a material that it wasn't leather, and it wasn't even really meant to simulate leather. And this one down here is sort of like a PVC sort of thing that looks to simulate leather. I'm going to flip them over so I can show you the differences. Okay, so we got immediately off the top, what you can tell is the stamping. The stamping was done into the actual strap on the WCW belts, as opposed to a little stamped pattern that was stitched into the belts. As you can see, it's a little more plain up top, very simple. There's some cracking, some bubbling. All screws are there. Cracking, bubbling. Cracking, bubbling. All screws. But the bottom one is done with the WWE style fake snakeskin. I don't know what the actual tooling was or what the cut was. I've not actually looked into many highly detailed photos of the belt, but I'm pretty sure that the WWE style fake snakeskin was probably not what was on the back of the United States title. So there are some liberties taken with the designs. I'm going to show you guys some of the problem areas. And then I'm going to do a shoulder check, and I believe that's it for the video. So, so the differences, this etching is quite a bit deeper than the etching on the bottom. The etching is also a little rougher than the etching on the bottom because this is like a first run sort of belt. These ones are a little more refined with what WWE had settled into using. As to the WCW logos, totally different. That one's really deeply etched. That one's just flat in there. So now I'll also take a look at all the problem areas, if you will. So up top, we got some speckling and some scratching. There we go. So it's no means a perfect belt. We have some of the black paint is chipped off. Side plates, top of them, pretty scratched up. And the bottom one, this one's a little rougher. So we got a scratch, and we got a little bit of a tarnish up there. Some scratching on that side. There's that little chip in the black. That's the only one in the black paint. A little more scratching and tarnish on the bottom. And a little bit of scratching and tarnish on the bottom. Also, there's this mark, which I'm not really sure what the hell that is. But for a 14-year-old belt, which is the one on the bottom, that's pretty decent condition for it. And then we have the one up top, which is about a 20-year-old belt, and that's remarkable condition for that. But anyways, I'm going to do a quick little shoulder check and show you guys the size differences. I believe I'm done for the day. All right. Grab that one. And now, okay. So I think I'm back far enough. As you can see, the center plates, a little bit of size difference. Side plates, a little bit of size difference. The strap length is the exact same, but the width of the straps, there is a considerable size difference. The material's totally different feel. This one has a bit more of a rougher feel, like this has been a battle-worn championship. This one feels like a basic replica belt. So I'm going to show you guys that. Side plates. Side plates. If you had the option, I would recommend getting an earlier design of it. But the WWE ones are still really nice. They're still pretty decent. As to what I'm doing with the second one, I will be selling or trading it. I'm not entirely set on a price, but I would like to trade it for something WCW or WWF. Let me know what you have, but I would be open to offers. I would also be open to a trade. Let me know what you have. I'm very responsive to messages. Yeah, basically that's about it. I just wanted to check in, let you guys know that I've got a double. This one's up. It's ready to go. I cleaned the belts and made sure, dusted them, got it all cleaned up. So they're both looking good. The bottom one's ready for a new home. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care.